Hey guys, it's me. I'm in a 2004 Ford F-150. I had a problem where I could not get the vehicle to start, so I ended up buying a new ignition switch. Ignition switches, lots of videos on how to change them out, but I thought I'd make a video on the computer aspect of it and see if this actually works. I went ahead into this program, and you can see that I'm in the Ford V4 7.90. Automatically, I did an automatic search for the VIN number of this vehicle. It'll do it, and it'll find the VIN number and give you a little bit of information, the year, make, and model of the vehicle. I went into special features, and then there's a button or tab you push that says program the keys. Then you have to wait 10 minutes to allow the system to go through, so you have to just sit around for 10 minutes. I got my Bluetooth OBD2 scanner down there. Obviously, there's no light, but you can see it right there. It's a great tool. What does that thing say? Oh, it just says OBD5 DB SCAR 5. Anyways, let's continue with this. And today's the 1st of September. It's about 1:07 right now in the morning. So it says the engine will not start until you complete the following steps. It did ask if I want to continue with this because apparently I have to have 2 keys to do this. I do have 2 keys. I bought this ignition switch with program keys off of Amazon or eBay, one of the two, and the entire ignition cylinder came through. You can see it here. Oh, there's paper in there. Probably tells you how to program them. Anyways, you can't really program because I pulled out the old ignition switch and the other key does not work for this ignition switch. So let's continue. Carry out the following steps to program the ignition keys. Number 1, turn the ignition key to position 0, which I think is off. Disconnect DLC from the diagnostic unit. Wait for 10 seconds. Cycle key 1 in the ignition from off to run for at least 3 seconds. Okay, so it says, so turn the ignition key to position 0. Disconnect DLC from the diagnostic unit. Wait for 10 seconds. I'm not sure if the DLC is this OBD2 thing. So I guess we're going to find out. One thing I read somewhere is you're not supposed to have your seatbelt in. And you can see I had to clip it because this thing kept on chiming every 2 minutes or so. So turn the ignition to 0. Disconnect the DLC from the diagnostic unit. Wait for 10 seconds. My keys are out, and I'm going to disconnect this device here. Hopefully that's correct. It's what it says to do. Disconnect the DLC for wait for 10 seconds. Sits in about 3 seconds. Turn it off. Turn it back on. That death light used to flash hysterically. Now it's not flashing, it's just staying on. Well, I may have just screwed this up. So let's plug it back in now. Yep, looks like I screwed up. So now I'm gonna have to wait all over again, wait for the 10 minutes. Which is okay, let's just start at the beginning. You can see this X431V Plus is the app that I'm using. You can buy this laptop off of eBay. It's about $1,000. I've had it a little while and I'm very happy with it. There it is. X431V Plus Auto Smart Diagnostic Tool. So let's try it. So I'm going to do this automatic search. It says make sure the ignition key is on. Gives you general information about the vehicle. Is that correct? Yes. So I forget which one I went into. I think it was special functions. Maybe the body. Security. Factory keyless entry. No, this is a standard vehicle, so it doesn't have the keyless setup. You can see it's standard crank window with manual locks. There's no buttons on the doors, on either door. So let's continue. We're going to do the passive anti-theft system. We'll change the vehicle status. Okay. It says control function location IC. Maximum number of keys is 8. Minimum keys required after ignition key erase is 2. And so they all come with 2. You can see there's 1 and 2. Those are both blanks. They're keyed to the ignition cylinder, but they're not programmed. Requires parameter reset after a new PCM powertrain control module or PATS module is in. So darn it, this is where we have to wait 10 minutes. And it starts counting down for you. So to be continued. Thanks.